My name is Benji Merritt. I wrote the song Stand on It, Son. I guess the idea came from, it started in bluegrass circles and jams when people would just say, son, when you'd stand on a strong lick or a good break or something like that. And then I had that in the back of my mind and had been thinking about that for a while. I wanted to write a song with something with that in there because everybody has stickers on their cases, and that's where that started from. And I guess the thing that really started making me think about it was I saw a train go by in Central South Carolina, and he was really starting to get on the steam. And I sang the line, "Stand on it, son." And I don't know where it came from or why I did that, but that's where it started. What's funny is I had that lick in my head that I had been thinking about since I had sung it, and my dad and I went to Atlanta Motor Speedway one weekend and went to a race, and we sat about 4 rows up. And when they let all the cars go for the first time at that race, all that horsepower and all those cars coming by and the noise, I said, that's the song I want to write right then. That's the first thing that went through my mind, not anything else about the race, but that I had finally found my song. And from there I started tossing around the ideas of what I wanted the song to become.
Well, my daddy had a bootleg and he kept it to the floor. Drove aboard out Chevy, a big block 454. He ran shine through the foothills, the 4 corners of Caroline. And behind the wheel, you could bet he was making time. Well, I started running whiskey when I was 12 years old. And my daddy would tell me faster, so I did what I was told. Don't let them blue lights scare you, son. Their mama's taught them how to drive. Keep it ditch to ditch, son, you're doing fine. Stand on the sun. Let that motor wind. And don't let up till you get to the county line.
I write differently than I'm sure other people do. Everyone has their own way of doing it. My philosophy is to start with an idea or a hook, and sometimes I'll start with a melody, but normally it starts with a hook line, and then I work it from there. With this particular song, I wanted to tell a story, and thought it would be a neat idea to actually have a song about a kid that could drive really fast. And my dad used to let me drive when I was really young. I started driving when I was 12 years old, and so that's where the line in this song comes from. But I thought it'd be cool that if there was a kid who was really driving at 12 years old, running liquor. And the history of NASCAR comes from the Appalachian Hills, people running moonshine in the dark corner, which is the upper area of South Carolina, North Carolina, northern Georgia, all the way up to Virginia, and people used to run whiskey and prostitution and everything else in the world. It was just a really dark time in those areas, and that's why they called it the dark corner. So I wanted to tell that story and tell it in a way that was a little bit different, and that's where it started from.
He drove aboard that Chevy about 1944. He ran shine through the foothills, dark corner of Caroline. Went behind the wheel, you could bet he was making time. I started running whiskey when I was 12 years old, and my daddy tell me faster, so I did what I was told. Don't let them blue lights scare you, boy. Mama's taught them how to drive. Keep it ditch to ditch, son, you're doing fine. Stand on the sun. Let that motor wind. the only life I've known. I'm a bootleg man, staying on the sun. Let that motor whine. Don't let up till you get to the county line. TV. My car is full of sponsors and everybody cheers for me. Sometimes over that engine I get a voice in my head. Well, it's my old man and this is what it says. Staying on the sun. Let that motor whine. Don't let up till you get to the finish line. No, don't let up till you get to the finish line.